Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Y'all, I have gotten home and I've gotten myself together for a hot second. But we got to get into Sunni Minx's live. Did Sunni spell her name wrong? Up here. Oh my God. Before I get started, let me say this. I like Sunni, right? I do. So I'm going to discuss this as a content creator. If this makes it to her, I just need you to understand this is my perception. Now, with that being said, let's go. Sunni is a producer, right? She should have done a better job at producing this. One thing that I cannot handle is people not being prepared. This was ill prepared. The dog was barking. She didn't understand the mod situation. I don't understand the mod situation, but I'm not going to get on live and talk about a mod situation. You understand what I'm saying? And the people that she brought up, like, it was just a lot. It was not produced well at all. And Sunni, you need to fix your name on this. You can go back in and fix that. Shout out to True T, because I heard her say a while back in one of her reviews that Moses is not Moses' name. That's a name they use because they feel like he is the black Moses, right? And we all know now that that's not his name. People who have seen that record, we know that's not his name. And I think the guy tonight mentioned that his name is Jason. So there's that. This was all over the place. She was talking about how spiritual it is and God this and all that. And then she went very defensive, right? She said she was going to start sending papers out on people for putting out false information, saying that Moses has a federal case and things like that. Like, she is fed up with that. Then she went on to talk about, like, when Moses was in jail for the 15 years, that was him in his 20s doing things. And she liked to know, what have people been doing in their 20s? Like, do you know the guy who gave you an STD? Do you know, like, were you having people taking turns with having their way with you? Things like that. But let me say this. Moses is no longer in his 20s. And Moses is not at home right now, right? So there's a pattern there. And just like I told Jen, when Moses gets back home, y'all need to put that paperwork on the refrigerator and remind yourself, you cannot go out of the St. Louis. You can't go out of it. You cannot go out of Missouri. So if you need to be on the show, we understand Moses is not going to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And you need to tell Carlos your husband cannot be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, because clearly he does not care. Then she went on to talk about the doxing and how people got her information and Moses' information and how that was wrong. And it was wrong. That's not anybody's business. I don't know why anybody cares that much. But she also went to talk about, well, you know somebody who's been in prison. 70% of black men have gone to prison. We may know some people who have been in prison, but that's not a statistic that we're going to stand 10 toes on. You understand what I'm saying? She's making excuses for Moses being in jail and for everything that he's done. She said she stood beside him when he mentioned it on the show that he had been locked up for 15 years. And I remember she nudged him and she said that tonight, right? She is making excuses, and of course she's embarrassed, because who wants to defend their husband for 15 years, thinking that he's good, and now he's back in there tonight? It's a lot. So she went on to say that when she and Moses had come on to the live podcast with Mel and Carlos, she said the viewers made their storyline, and they just went with it. Because, when they had got introduced on there, they were surprised to even Mel. They came out to booze, she got defensive, and they rolled with it. Even to right now, right? And then Destiny's in the picture some type of way. I'm sorry. I still believe that she called Carlos This is alleged. She called Carlos and she said, me and Moses are getting married. Destiny's ex. Carlos called Destiny and said, I may be able to bring you back. I might have some work for you. I think that's how that worked. And then Destiny's name had come up. So she mentioned that she was supposed to be going to a ball with her dad. Then the dog started barking. Then she sickened the dog on people. She checked the ring. Come to find out it's the mailman. That's too much. That is unnecessary information when you're telling a story. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there are some things that need to be left out to make your story flow. As a producer, I think you should know that. Then she brought this guy up, Mike. She finally got him up because she tried for about 45 minutes to an hour, right? So he comes up. He's defending Moses. He's telling her that everything... Wait a minute. Destiny's name should never have come up in this. Let me say that. I'm never going to be in a relationship and talk about another chick because she is irrelevant to the relationship that I'm in, because I'm that chick in a relationship. It doesn't matter what she's done. But they over here talking about Destiny. This man, Mike, said that everything Moses said about Destiny was true. She was not that girl for him. She is what Moses says she was. But the reason Moses is with her is because she did not take his BS. And he said that when Moses called him at 3 o'clock on a Sunday or whatever, because I think he said him and his wife was at church, and said he's getting married and he wants him to come down there. Who does that? My thing is, why the urgency to get married like that? You talk for 90 days and get married after 90 days. I'm sorry. I know it's not my business, but I just don't believe that. Then there was another shot at Destiny. She said that Moses was with his ex from the time he was 14 until 2019. So do the math, right? And 100%, that's why Moses is cheating. That's why he has a lot of women. Who is with somebody from the age of 14 to all the way up to whenever that was to 2019? That is insane. 14, you're in the 9th grade and you with the same person. And as you get older, you see other people. Everybody cheating. Then y'all, she said, I rebuke you demons. Where Moses is none of your GD business, right? That's my man. Why are you worried about him? She's correct. That is her man. But the thing is, the reason we're having this discussion is because you put it out there. You know what I'm saying? You should have taken your husband and stayed in St. Louis. And he probably would have been at home and not in the clinker tonight. And he could have been sitting right here next to you, going live after the probation has been lifted. And then y'all can be in Huntsville on the show. But because y'all done threw the paperwork away or shredded it, you forgot about it. And now he's not at home tonight. And shout out to Ty Williams. What did Ty say? Because Mike's wife and Sunny went after Ty because Mike's wife says, Ty Williams, are you okay? Ty Williams, what did you say to disrupt their spirit like that, girl? Because they was on you. Then she brought up Miss Bobby. Miss Bobby is a lady who has been on the run for many years, y'all. She said that when she was in prison, she has gone to prison over and over. She said when she was in prison, she was always thinking about the next thing she could do as a crime to get money. She said the last time she was in prison, she got brain cancer. And that stopped her because she said she did not want to leave this world in there. Now she is an attorney. Then the conversation just went on about prison talk, being wrongfully accused, how the system is set up to hurt us and our men. And then at the end of it, she said Moses will be home soon. Y'all, if you think I'm lying, just go watch. It was an hour and 41 minutes. It's your girl, Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.